That is a win. I'm flabbergasted. I'm totally floored. If you can't tell, I'm totally floored. It works. Good morning again. Hey, I don't know if y'all recognize this truck. We'll go out here and look at it. So we got some work to do today. Was gonna be a rainy day, but not a rainy day. Well, we're gonna make this a project because he did get a pump for this truck. We're gonna see if we can't run this truck again because, y'all recognize this truck? Let's see. Y'all recognize that truck? Yeah, that's from a little while back. We didn't run it at all last year. No, I ran it last year. Anyway, we're gonna put a pump in this truck and see if we can get it running because his Chevy, it's over there in the background somewhere, is not working and it keeps giving him fits and he's got a lifetime warranty on some things and they're not wanting to cover and take care of. So we're gonna go ahead and put a pump in this today, me and Miguel, when he gets back. And I'm a little late, he's even a little later. But we got issues we're gonna get taken care of. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna get this sucker put back together. Okay, so we're in it. I probably should have cleaned this up better. It's kind of dirty. We've taken the ring off. And now we've got to take the pump out.
Still too much dirt.
Yeah, still too much dirt.
Cleaning really good.
I tried to blow it off too.
Not too much. Take it.
So get some of the fuel out. And then here, we did this with the four-wheeler. And then, all right, hold on. Just off by a little. Need a screwdriver right there, Miguel. Yeah, right on that piece right there. Yeah, right there. Maybe just see where it's tight over. There we go. There, and then the pickup. Yeah, that goes that way. So yeah, like that. So we got to remember our orientation, as they call it, clocking it. Clock something upside the head, but we're not sure this is the right pump, but that's where we're at. Nothing was working. We weren't getting enough fuel at the high RPMs and when I really needed it to pull, and the gauge is not working. So the gauge works intermittently. So we're hoping that this fixes it. He bought a better pump from a better place, hopefully more matched to the truck. So that's what we got. Okay, so we ended up looking at this going, it was way too full. So we took the pump back out. We're gonna put it up on the table. We're gonna siphon this fuel out because we don't want to have to kill ourselves here. So Miguel said, yeah, too heavy. Okay, just because I didn't get to show you it coming out here, I'm gonna show you it going in. So we're underneath there, everything's done. We got probably 10 more gallons of fuel in there. We tipped it out very delicately, not very. Got everything soaked in diesel, so. I know a lot of people don't believe I'm actually doing this, but I'm actually underneath here with Miguel trying to get this hooked back up together. And once we finally get it hooked up, we've got the pump in. We're gonna connect everything back together. He's doing, let's see if I can't quite reach and show you what he's doing up there, but we're getting it put back together, so. Okay, so yesterday actually was a wet day, but it actually ended up being a good day because we got started on our planting. So I didn't tell you, but I did get the truck. We did get the white truck going again. So it's out here, soon to be my truck, I'm pretty sure. And we got Brent in the big red tractor. Oh, I can't see it. Hang on, let's find him, shall we? All right, so here's where we started. This is the field that we actually had quite a hard time with the weeds in. And he's picking up the corners, but you can kind of see how the drill works. And he's not putting it down very deep because the ground is actually quite moist, hoping for some warmth. Well, not hoping for, it's gonna be like 75 degrees. We may have germination before the end of the week, which would be really cool, because then if it pops out, it could rain all it needs to and help us a ton. So he's picked up that corner down. Let's see if we can find him down clear. Down there, he's picked up there. He's about to jump sides, and we're gonna put him on the other side. We're gonna go to the other side of the road. There's the white truck again. We're gonna put him on this side of the road. which we went over this place. We went over this piece 3 or 4 times too. And then we've got the piece over there, which is out in the boonies. I mean, it's not out in the boonies, just the other side of this road. So and there's the road. So we got a piece up here though we tried last week to do. You can kind of maybe see where that blue tractor's sitting. Kind of hard to point out, but anyway, the tractor's out there. And in all honesty, man, I could not get through the amount of weeds that were in there. They've already been done once. Miguel had to fight them pretty hard to get them done the first time, and I couldn't get them. They're half dried and half green, and they're in pretty tough shape. So we didn't get through that little corner piece. Hoping maybe next week. Miguel's wife's actually gonna have a baby this week, so if he gets back next week and good, and I'm actually going out of town the end of next week. So if we get that done, maybe I can get on that piece and get it cleaned up before. It's supposed to rain again Thursday next week, we're hoping. So we'll take the water, take everything we can get. So anyway, just to keep you up to speed of where we are this week. We did the pump. Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you, we did it last week, but in the Dodge. But it's up and running, and hopefully it's gonna be my truck then. Well, not hopefully. It's going to be my truck because Brent's going to get tired of shifting. It's got a manual transmission, and I guarantee you he's going to be done with it. He's like, oh, I like driving this truck. I said, I'll give you 3 weeks. He goes, no, give me a week. And so we're going to swap that truck over, put some toolboxes on it so I can carry tools around. And we're going to give Brent back the black truck, see if he can see how he likes that. So, all right, keeping you posted for the week. So this is the one bulk truck we've been working with so far. This is the one we had last year. He bought that one a couple years ago. And we've got another one we're gonna put a fuel pump on today. Miguel's standing over there being all quiet. And he said, I don't wanna be on film, but he's like, okay. So we're gonna put a fuel pump in the other one. I'll show you that if I can remember to film it, so. All right, so I said I was gonna film this and I totally didn't. But anyway, so we're here we're basically putting in an inline filter, not an inline filter, an inline pump, trying to figure out how to make this other pump work better. So we're not doing this the right way. I'm underneath here, Miguel's on top. We're trying to get this thing mounted. We've connected this hose. This hose comes out of the pump. So we're hoping to just basically pull more from the pump. It's kind of weird. The thought process is different, I don't know. And then this goes to the carburetor, so. All right, so we'll go from there. All right, see you in a minute. Okay, everybody, we're at the National Alert. You know exactly what time we're filming this. National Alert, National Alert. All right, so we're gonna put that ground in. We're gonna ground that right there. Then we're gonna run that power wire probably underneath that cross member. There's a brake line. I think we're gonna zip tie that brake line to make that work. Can you see? Okay, hold on. All right, Miguel's down there now, so. All right, I gotta go back to work. Amazingly enough, it worked. The whole process worked, but the thing we gotta figure out now is I gotta find a keyed wire. So I think I gotta go through to the fuse box. Miguel's, oh, right here. Okay, so now I've just gotta find a keyed place to put this, and actually it's going to work. Oddly enough, it's going to do the job I need it to. Okay, so we're not as dumb as we look. So I found the fuse box, which was pretty easy. We're going to connect to one of these two because they are keyed. This is a constant power, and I think that's a constant power. This one's a constant power, that's a constant power. So the keyed switches are down here. So we're going to plug into one of those and see if we can make this work. I think we can make it work, honestly. So, by the way, this truck has no brakes, so it's going to be all sorts of, only go uphill kind of deal. I don't know how this is going to work. Brent goes, you can move that truck out of the weeds if you want to work on it. And he says, but remember, there's no brakes. It doesn't have any brakes. I says, yeah, it does. Whatever vehicle's pulling it, if it stops, it'll stop too eventually. So it's like, no brakes. Come on, guys, let's get some brakes. But anyway, so I think we got this figured out. Amazingly enough, we figured it out. I figured we'd have needed somebody smarter than me, but Miguel's smarter than me, so that's good. So in true crazy fashion, after trying to get that down and run that wire across to there, what we've decided is that little wire that has no plug on it is a keyed wire. So we're going to pull that wire back up here, zip tie it up. We're going to go to that wire, which will then give us a keyed pump. Okay, here we go. This is the official second test. We did make it work the first time. Okay, here we go. Yep. Boys and girls, that's gonna work. I love it. Okay. I never doubted Miguel for a minute, but I doubted me big time. And I should not have doubted. With enough minds, we figured this thing out. But I honestly did not think this would work because we left the original pump in and we put an inline pump on the opposite side, so it's not on the back side, not from the tank. It's on the side of the carburetor. I didn't think it would work. I honestly did not, but we did. We made it work. So I am going to say, for us, that is a win. I'm flabbergasted. I'm totally floored. If you can't tell, I'm totally floored. It works. So I am pretty sure that last year sometime I showed y'all this, but this is the drill. We are drilling. We are planting, and this is what we got going on. So let's look at it from a little different angle here. I want to show you this view to kind of give you an idea without cleaning the windows, because they just keep getting dusty. But this is kind of what you're looking at when you're trying to hit like this mark right there. It's really hard to kind of tell where things are at without double seating and crossing over. And it's the sunshine makes all the difference in the world. You go from that view to that view and you can see a lot better, but the problem is you're already past that point. When you get there now, you can see that. You can see where I've already planted. You can see where I'm just kind of overlapping. So yeah, it's one of those deals where you kind of go, you know, you don't understand how hard this really is, especially if you can't get your windows clean. I mean, the key to it is get your windows clean. Take the time, but we're trying to get this planted while we still got moisture. So I'm hustling. What can I say? Probably being lazy because I don't want to wash windows. I do windows, okay? Don't get any funny ideas. I actually do windows. Here's a really good view of the difference in what we're looking at here. What you can see where your lines are. But you can also see the very, very stark difference in the little bit of moisture that's underneath there. How brown that comes up, that means it's got a little bit of moisture in it. And that's what we're trying to get and take advantage of, is that little bit of moisture. Try and get that seed to germinate just a little early and see if we can get a little better plant this year and see if we can have it come up and maybe produce a freaking crop this year. So that's a good shot right there. Going with our back to the sun, and you can kind of see, you can't really see where the lines are. It's kind of bad. You can barely see the contrast. This may be a little drier. You may not be getting as much moisture here, but you can't quite see the contrast in the dirt. So, and I don't have GPS like some of these modern big farmers and stuff. But Brent's used his phone before, but I'm doing okay. I can see kind of where I'm at, and I can kind of adjust what I need to do. But there you go. Completely different view again. Kind of shows you